Hey guys, it's Andrew here with Better Every Day. So I just wanted to give you all an update about my abdominal injury. So things are going pretty good so far, and it's pretty good news for me because I'm itching to get back, but definitely don't want to rush into it. Abs are not something that you really want to mess with. But I just wanted to give you all an update on it, and I haven't had any significant pain for the last few days now, and I was able to get a pretty good run in, almost 3 miles. I planned on just starting a run and see how far I could go before I had any pain, and went, ran, got past that quarter-mile mark that I've been having some sustained pain at, went all the way up to a mile, still didn't feel anything, and I was just like, all right, cool, let's go ahead and just keep going. And I still didn't feel any pain throughout my entire run, but I figured 3 miles is probably a good cutoff. I don't want to have to push myself to the point of injury, so I'm definitely not going to. So let's go ahead and check out that 3-mile run. All right, everyone. Well, here is the 3 miles that I ran today. I know it says 2.85, but that was due to me not starting my watch until I was a little bit into the run. I wasn't really expecting to do a run, at least not at this time. I was going to do it after we had a little session at work, but everyone else was running, and I was just like, hey, why not? Give me a little extra motivation going in. And not my most impressive time by any means, but that wasn't the point of this run. It was just to get mileage under my feet. And yeah, all in all, I was very content with this run. I didn't really feel any pain during the whole run, and that's 3 miles, so that's a lot further than I was able to do just a couple of days ago. So slowly but surely I'm getting back, and obviously running is going to be at the forefront because of the marathon that I have coming up in October. But one of the best parts about this whole run was my max pace was about 8 minutes per mile, and that was at the beginning before I caught up with some other people and was just helping them out as I was going along. But just wanted to give you a recap of the run there, and hopefully there'll be more running content coming very, very soon. So as you can see, it was a pretty decent run to get back into the swing of things. I was also helping somebody when I was running, kind of doing some coaching right now with a couple of people, a couple of students at work who just are having a little bit of trouble with running, and so that's why my pace wasn't much faster. In fact, the beginning portion of my run, as you could see, was a pretty good pace, and then I caught up to that person, and just wanted to help them out because they need help running, and on top of that, I probably shouldn't be pushing myself really at all with this abdominal injury, and who knows, if I had pushed myself, I might have hurt a little bit earlier than I did. So still trying to take it easy, but that was a good run to get under my belt. On top of that, I just wanted to show you all a few things that I have been doing to keep myself busy and be productive, like I spoke about in my vlog video in the last one that I posted. So the first thing is this. This is the Sandbox that I was talking about. My son has been asking me to build him. I told him I would build him one before the summertime, and here it is. And this is all hand built. Just went to Lowe's, got the wood and all the hardware that I needed, and then we put it together. We sawed the wood up and threw some sand in there, and it was really, really enjoyable experience. My son got to use the drill for the first time, which was awesome, and he loved the whole process, and he was really, really excited to play in it as soon as we got done with it. And since then, they've pretty much been in the Sandbox nonstop. The other thing is this swing right here. You guys may recognize this swing from a live video that I did with Can't Shake Me and 40 Something Fitness for the Parkinson's Awareness Month that we were doing. And we contributed all of our exercises and burpees and stuff like that day to the Parkinson's Awareness. And yeah, they've got a pretty good gig going. I've been missing the last few workouts due to my injury, obviously, but I'm looking to get back in the swing of things here real soon. But I had to do some pull-ups, and I did it right here on this bar. And there was a swing here, but the middle part was kind of broken down here, so just replaced that, and now the kids are loving that swing as well. And then the one last thing as far as productiveness goes is the garage. So the garage had been an area that definitely needed some improvements, some tender loving care, or TLC. And I know you guys don't have a before picture to kind of compare it to, but just trust me by saying that pretty much this whole area here, you could not walk in. It was pretty much jam-packed with different, exercise equipment or different pieces of gear that I have, like the power washer and, you know, bikes and all of that stuff. So organized all of that, got rid of a bunch of junk, and I mean, you couldn't even walk to the back door, and now you can see you got a pretty clear path. So I'm excited about this. If I need to now, I have a good area to work out. So this was another project. This one took me quite a while, but it was definitely something that needed to be done, and I was glad that I was able to kind of channel my motivation to knock that out. And then while I was on the injury reserve list, I also got some gear that I'm pretty excited about. So I got the push-up handles. I know Body by Burpee does a ton with the push-up handles. I got another grip thing, and Jive Cat the Magnificent, he's always working on grip, so there we go. That one's for you, buddy. I've also got a couple other ones that are actually stronger than that one, but you know, hey, every piece of equipment can be useful. So then we got this mat here, and this is for the ab roller. Probably not going to be using this anytime real soon, okay, due to the ab injury. And plus, when I was doing similar type exercise with the rings, I'm pretty sure that is what aggravated my abs from the start. Then I got this little ball that it's kind of like a pressure point ball you can use. It's I mean, I guess it's kind of like foam rolling, or maybe like one of those machines to kind of relieve soreness and just give you a little bit of extra pressure. But I actually used this a couple of times. Obviously, I haven't been doing any vigorous PT, so I haven't had like super sore achy muscles, but I just used this a couple of times with, you know, some areas that were sore, like the back of my neck and stuff from, you know, maybe sitting or doing whatever I was doing that day. And this thing is pretty awesome. I think this would be really good for kind of like the middle of your foot, especially rolling the middle of your foot. One of the things that happens with runners a lot of times is they'll get like plantar fasciitis, and a lot of times I think that's due to just neglecting the muscles in the middle of your foot. But then I got the jump rope here too. I've actually been doing a little bit of jump rope. I may do a session later tonight. I'm not 100% sure on that, but yeah, I've been doing some jump rope. That actually, for whatever reason, you wouldn't really think it would, but it kind of aggravates my abs just a little bit. So this has been the area that I've been keeping a lot of my workout stuff in since I bought it. And then last but not least, I've got this timer right here, which is really awesome. It's a portable timer. It's magnetic, so it sticks right up. I can charge it, take it on the go. And I got this timer because I've seen a couple of other channels that have timers, and it's just really cool to be able to see how much time you've got remaining whenever you're watching or making a video, so that the audience can see, okay, hey, I'm doing every minute on the minute, and I have 20 seconds to rest, versus just kind of gauging whatever they have. It's got different modes. I've got it on the time setting right now. It's in military time. That's why it doesn't look like it's 8 o'clock. It's 2000. And then different modes here. Got an up timer, down timer, interval timers, and all this stuff. I'm still actually trying to figure it out a little bit. It's not as easy to use as I thought it was going to be. And, you know, I've got the manual and everything, but still, it's a little bit of a challenge. I think that's because it doesn't really have a remote like I've seen some of them, and there's just those 5 buttons up there. But overall, I mean, I like the timer. It just hasn't been the most user-friendly, but it's mostly just because I got to figure it out. Once I figure it out, I'm sure I won't have an issue with that. So all in all, I think things are looking up a little bit, and I'm looking forward to getting back into doing some exercise. So I think tomorrow I may push myself a little bit more, maybe try and do a couple of things that you know, won't really hurt my abdominals too much. I really want to do some handstands. The Dutch Destroyer has been doing a lot of handstand stuff lately, and I think that's really cool. I've always kind of like, you know, wanted to do a handstand. Like, that is not like a big front running goal or anything like that, but I think most people think it's cool to do handstands, especially when you're younger. So yeah, definitely gonna try and get some handstand practice in. I've just been a little worried about doing that because of it's got to be a lot of core stability doing a handstand, so I may wait till I'm fully recovered from this injury, but who knows. We'll see. Maybe I'll just give it a whirl, and you know, if it doesn't hurt, then that'll be one other thing. But the last thing I wanted to leave you guys with is yesterday I actually did a workout after my recording and stuff where I did a lunge workout, and I was just like, hey, I'm gonna try some lunges, and lunges didn't hurt my abdominals at all, which I was really surprised because most other things that I've been doing lower body wise have really hurt my abdominals, but they didn't at all. So I started doing lunges, and then I did another lunge, and then I did another one, and like it wasn't hurting at all. So then I went 100 meters doing lunges, and I was just like, man, that was a pretty good workout. And so I think I might have a AMRAP workout coming y'all's way with some lunges here soon. And then once I did the 100 meters one way, I did some high calf walks. I like doing, calf work. Calves are one of the things that really fatigue me whenever I run, just with how I run. But basically what I did for the workout is like you're kind of just on your tiptoes, and you want to like kind of rock your foot the whole way from the heel all the way to the toe. And you can definitely feel that in your calves after you go a little bit. So I just did that for 100 meters back. Nothing crazy, nothing super intense, but just trying to stay active. Don't want any major regression while I'm recovering from this injury. But anyways, that's all I got for this video today, guys. As always, stay motivated and stay fit.